Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Declare a dead person to be a saint. Person of exceptional holiness. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Hold sacred. A person who has died and has been declared a saint by canonization. Declare a dead person to be a saint. Treat as a sacred person. Declare a dead person to be a saint. After he was shown to have performed a miracle, the priest was canonized. Treat as a sacred person. He canonizes women. The highest waterfall has more than one leap. Flow varies seasonally. Person of exceptional holiness. Invests in a theatrical production. Spiritual being attendant upon God. Person of exceptional holiness. Person of exceptional holiness. The elevation of a person, as to the status of a god. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Of or relating to the philosophical doctrine of the reality of ideas. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Conforming to an ultimate standard of perfection or excellence, embodying an ideal. Constituting or existing only in the form of an idea or mental image or conception. A poem or essay may be typical of its period in idea or ideal content. The idea of something that is perfect, something that one hopes to attain. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Eminent beyond or above comparison. The team's nonpareil center fielder. A flat disc of chocolate covered with beads of colored sugar. Colored beads of sugar used as a topping on e.g. candies and cookies. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. An ideal instance, a perfect embodiment of a concept. Model of excellence or perfection of a kind, one having no equal. Hold sacred. Enclose in a shrine. The saint's bones were enshrined in the cathedral. Announce publicly or officially. The president declared war. Declare to be. She was declared incompetent. Authorize payments of. Declare dividends. Designate, a trump suit or no trump, with the final bid of a hand. Make a declaration of dutiable goods to a customs official. Do you have anything to declare? Proclaim one's support, sympathy, or opinion for or against. His wife declared at once for moving to the West Coast. State emphatically and authoritatively. He declared that he needed more money to carry out the task he was charged with. State firmly. He declared that he was innocent. Be capable of holding or containing. The flask holds 1 gallon. Be pertinent or relevant or applicable. This theory holds for all irrational numbers. Have or possess, either in a concrete or an abstract sense. She holds a master's degree from Harvard. Be the physical support of, carry the weight of. The beam holds up the roof. resist or confront with resistance. A state of being confined, usually for a short time. The prisoner is on hold. Lessen the intensity of temper. Hold in restraint. Hold or keep within limits. Hold your tongue. Drink alcohol without showing ill effects. He can hold his liquor. Cause to stop. Have room for. Hold without crowding. The auditorium can't hold more than 500 people. Time during which some action is awaited. He ordered a hold in the action. Have or hold in one's hands or grip. A crazy idea took hold of him. Organize or be responsible for. Hold a reception. The appendage to an object that is designed to be held in order to use or move it. Be valid, applicable, or true. This theory still holds. Protect against a challenge or attack. Maintain, a theory, thoughts, or feelings. To close within bounds, or otherwise limit or deprive of free movement. This holds the local until the express passengers change trains. Keep in mind or convey as a conviction or view. Hold these truths to be self-evident. The space in a ship or aircraft for storing cargo. Have rightfully. Of rights, titles, and offices. Contain or hold. Have within. The canteen holds fresh water. Bind by an obligation. Cause to be indebted. I'll hold you by your promise. A cell in a jail or prison. Be in accord. Be in agreement. I hold with those who say life is sacred. The act of grasping. She kept a firm hold on the railing. Secure and keep for possible future use or application. Cause to continue in a certain state, position, or activity. E.g., keep clean. Hold in place. Support or hold in a certain manner. She holds her head high. Declare to be. Understanding of the nature or meaning or quality or magnitude of something. Arrange for and reserve something for someone else in advance. Please hold a table at Maxim's. Aim, point, or direct. Assert or affirm. Rousseau's philosophy holds that people are inherently good. A stronghold. Cover as for protection against noise or smell. Hold one's nose. Have as a major characteristic. The novel holds many surprises. Hold the attention of. She can hold an audience spellbound. Keep from departing. Keep from exhaling or expelling. Hold your breath. Power by which something or someone is affected or dominated. He has a hold over them. Remain committed to. I hold to these ideas. Remain in a certain state, position, or condition. Stop dealing with. Hold all calls to the president's office while he is in a meeting. Take and maintain control over, often by violent means. Declare to be. A person who is good to other people. Someone worthy of imitation. Every child needs a role model. A person who poses for a photographer or painter or sculptor. The president didn't have time to be a model, so the artist worked from photos. Construct a model of. Model an airplane. A representative form or pattern. A hypothetical description of a complex entity or process. The computer program was based on a model of the circulatory and respiratory systems. Worthy of imitation. Model citizens. Representation of something, sometimes on a smaller scale. A woman who wears clothes to display fashions. Something to be imitated. A model of clarity. Someone worthy of imitation. Every child needs a role model. The act of representing something, usually on a smaller scale. Create a representation or model of. Form in clay, wax, etc. Model a head with clay. Assume a posture as for artistic purposes. Plan or create according to a model or models. A type of product. His car was an old model. Display, clothes, as a mannequin. Model the latest fashion. Regard with feelings of respect and reverence. Consider hallowed or exalted or be in awe of. We venerate genius. Regard with feelings of respect and reverence. Consider hallowed or exalted or be in awe of. American silversmith remembered for his midnight ride, celebrated in a poem by Longfellow, to warn the colonists in Lexington and Concord that British troops were coming, 1735 to 1818. Love unquestioningly and uncritically or to excess. Venerate as an idol. A lapel on a woman's garment, turned back to show the reverse side. Regard with feelings of respect and reverence. Consider hallowed or exalted or be in awe of. A feeling of profound respect for someone or something. The Chinese reverence for the dead. An act showing respect, especially a bow or curtsy. A reverent mental attitude. Regard with feelings of respect and reverence. Consider hallowed or exalted or be in awe of. Be afraid or scared of, be frightened of. I fear the winters in Moscow. An anxious feeling. They hushed it up out of fear of public reaction. A feeling of profound respect for someone or something. The fear of God. An emotion experienced in anticipation of some specific pain or danger, usually accompanied by a desire to flee or fight. Be afraid or feel anxious or apprehensive about a possible or probable situation or event. I fear she might get aggressive. Be sorry. Used to introduce an unpleasant statement. I fear I won't make it to your wedding party. Be uneasy or apprehensive about. I fear the results of the final exams. A material effigy that is worshipped. Money was his god. Any supernatural being worshipped as controlling some part of the world or some aspect of life or who is the personification of a force. The supernatural being conceived as the perfect and omnipotent and omniscient originator and ruler of the universe. The object of worship in monotheistic religions. A man of such superior qualities that he seems like a deity to other people. He was a god among men. Any supernatural being worshipped as controlling some part of the world or some aspect of life or who is the personification of a force. Any supernatural being worshipped as controlling some part of the world or some aspect of life, or who is the personification of a force. The rational and systematic study of religion and its influences and of the nature of religious truth. White creamy fudge made with egg whites. The quality of being divine. Ancient Egyptians believed in the divinity of the pharaohs. Any supernatural being worshipped as controlling some part of the world or some aspect of life, or who is the personification of a force. A person, such as an author, of enduring fame. Shakespeare is one of the immortals. Not subject to death. A Muslim or Hindu mendicant monk who is regarded as a holy man. A Muslim or Hindu mendicant monk who is regarded as a holy man. A Muslim or Hindu mendicant monk who is regarded as a holy man. Founder of Buddhism, c. 563 to 483 BC. One who has achieved a state of perfect enlightenment.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.